Hey guys, an Ultra character is coming tomorrow. Well, it's going to be announced tomorrow. It's coming out normal time this week on Wednesday, normal weekly reset. But they did announce this on social media. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what they say. New character info announcement. A new Ultra character is joining the fight soon. Check our official social media tomorrow at 14 UTC for the reveal. Have a guess about who it might be. Leave it in the comments. I actually do want to check. Hold on one second, because last time they did this, it was like at a weird time. Let me just make sure I know when exactly 14 UTC is. Okay, it is normal time. It is 24 hours from when this post was made. So this post was made 11 p.m. Japan time, JST. It's going to come out, the announcement's going to be 11 p.m. Japan time on Tuesday, which is typically when they announce the new stuff anyway. So it does fall in line with this. The one thing I'll say before we jump into talking about who this could be is normally, you know, I would imagine that games would want to withhold the big announcements and showcases and stuff like that and the hype for the most exciting characters. But for whatever reason, it seems like this year, I don't really know what's going on with the marketing or the social media team or what the strategy is behind these announcements. But look at like Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was a social media post, and they did a reveal and stuff for Super Vegeta. Ultra Turles was a social media post, and the Turles Crusher Core characters and Tree of Might Goku were the reveal. Now we have a reveal for Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, LF Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and this social media post is going to be for the Ultra character. Why are they relegating Ultra characters to being the side reveals instead of having them be the center of attention? I guess an argument someone could make is, oh, they don't really have much stuff they could announce other than the character information. So there's two things I would say to that. Number one, if you're clicking on the reveal and stuff, 99% of what you're going to want to see is the character info. I don't care about missions. I don't care about that they're going to have a new co-op season. Not really too interested in the new PvP season. Blue Deborah Zenkai is cool, but I'm here to see the new characters. That's, I think, 99% of what's going to draw people to watch that. And so to me, it would make more sense to have the more exciting characters relegated to the reveals, whereas you would, maybe have and reserve these social media reveals for the LF characters, which are still hype characters, but they're not on the level of Ultras. It's just, that's the way the game is now. So that's the first point. And then the second point is, sort of to complement that first point, they wouldn't have enough to talk about in the reveal if they were just going to do an Ultra reveal. There's plenty of things they could talk about. I mean, just taking the last reveal and stuff as an example, they talked about the fact that we're getting a new PvP, I guess, format. It's like I don't even know what it was called, but it was the format where you just pick 3 characters and you don't have a bench for those characters. They could just do a showcase of that new PvP format. That could take up 5 minutes. They could talk about some stuff we're going to be getting in the beginning of November. We know we're getting Goku and Bardock's unique equipment. I'm not saying they could give us details on the equipment, but they could at least show it off, show the art that goes with the equipment, tell us, the lead up to Legends Fest, we're going to have this 2-week or 3-week period where we're going to be doing this campaign, and one of the things that's going to be in that campaign is the unique equipment for Goku and Bardock. So there's a million ways they could add stuff to talk about in a reveal and stuff for this Ultra character, but I cannot explain it for whatever reason. They are doing a lot of social media sort of side reveals for the hype characters, which doesn't really make a ton of sense to me. But here we are getting a Ultra character announced tomorrow. So I sat down and started to think about who could this be. And obviously we are in the middle of a Buu Saga celebration, but it's not a traditional episode campaign because they are not branding this as an episode campaign. You can see the post doesn't have a Majin Buu Saga campaign hashtag on this. So the campaign that we're in right now, I'm thinking to myself, is it possible this could be a character that's not even from the Buu Saga? And I think the answer to that is no. I think it probably is going to be something from the Buu Saga. And the way I came to that conclusion was I just looked at a lot of the events and campaigns that we have up right now. So if we take a look at the co-op season, this current co-op season goes until the 6th, which is next week. So this Ultra character is going to come out on Wednesday, and then they're going to be out for a full week before this co-op season goes away. We have the raids. This raid is up until the 8th. So again, a full week. Showdown with the Majin campaign raid is up over a week after this character releases. And then the most important one, I think, is just the overall campaign itself. Showdown with the Majin campaign. The actual campaign goes all the way until the 20th in November, which is right before Legends Fest. So this, I think, is probably going to take us all the way to Legends Fest. So they're not going to, I don't think, overlap this campaign with a different campaign to associate with whatever this Ultra character is going to be. So I think it is safe to say, based off of these three things, whatever Ultra character they're going to announce tomorrow is going to be from the Majin Buu saga. So I do have the Majin Buu saga roster pulled up here. Let me just zoom out a little bit. There we go. You know, they've been pushing a lot of Buu saga characters this year. We had the anniversary give us a lot of Buu saga stuff. We had a Buu saga campaign last year, and we just got Gotenks. We got a bunch of good Zenkais. We got some free-to-play characters, 1% Sparkings, really insane equipment. So they've really been pushing Buu saga a lot recently. And I don't really know if there's a ton to really do that's left for Buu saga, which kind of makes this a bit easier for us to look at. So I'm going to give like 4 characters that I think we could get here. Obviously, some of the characters that I'm going to mention are more likely than others. And I think there's one in particular, which I guess we'll just start with, which is just going to be Majin Vegeta. He's the one that I think most people are expecting here, and that's the one I'm expecting as well. We are, I think, so much expecting a Majin Vegeta at this point that if it is not Majin Vegeta, I think we're at the point where people are going to be pretty upset. Like, sometimes this happens, and this is not limited just to Legends. This is other communities as well. I've seen it where, you know, people are expecting something for so long, and, you know, they're thinking it's definitely going to happen, it's definitely going to happen, it's definitely going to happen, that they create this expectation, and then when it doesn't happen, or when, you know, something else happens that isn't what they were expecting, they become, you know, either disappointed or upset because of the expectation they came in with was not met, even though there was nothing really to indicate that was going to be what was going to happen. So I think that could potentially happen here. I mean, I'm going to give a percentage. I'm going to say 70% chance this is a Majin Vegeta reveal. I think, to me, it makes the most sense. I think he's the character that probably is the most underrepresented in the Buu saga in terms of all the major characters, besides maybe some forms of Buu, which we'll talk about in a second as well. But Majin Vegeta is a supremely popular character. I did talk about this, I think, a few weeks ago now. I had 2 Prime Ultra candidates that I put in as my picks for Ultra characters in between Anniversary and Legends Fest. The first one was a Perfect Cell, which I guess we're not going to get, which is a little strange. I mean, we're about to hit the 7th anniversary. Well, not about to the 7th, but we're 6.5 years in with no Ultra Cell, which is a little weird to me. And then the other one was Majin Vegeta, which to me, this looks like it could be building up to a Majin Vegeta here. And I guess it makes the most. I mean, they're kind of. I'm still not exactly sure what the premise behind this campaign is. Whether they're just kind of in a Buu saga mood, or whether or not this is supposed to be leading into a Daima themed thing, or whatever they're doing with this. But Majin Vegeta, I think Vegeta Clan definitely needs the help. We don't have an Ultra Vegeta in the game, which is insane. I mean, we do, but it's a free character. We don't have a summonable Ultra Vegeta in the game, which is crazy to think about. So to me, Majin Vegeta makes the most sense. Some other characters, so I'm actually going to associate numbers with these characters too. So I would give Majin Vegeta a 70% chance. The next character I would pick would be sort of like a Super Buu or Buuhan character. If we take a look, let's just type Buu. Buu is actually a character. I mean, there's a lot of Buus in the game, but Buu is a character that has a lot of different forms. And I think, based on how prevalent Buu is in the Buu saga, obviously he's the main enemy, but he has a lot of there's a lot of screen time for Buu. Think about how long the fight between Buuhan and Vegito is. Think about how many attacks they do. Think about how many options there are for animations for Buuhan. We have like 2 Buuhans ever in 6.5 years of this game. We have the green Buuhan, who came out during the 1st anniversary, and then we have this red Buuhan who came out after the 4th anniversary. This was I guess the like antithesis to Super Vegito, Ultra Super Vegito, I guess is what we would call this. He came out with Blue Tien. But Buhan, I would say, is criminally underrepresented in the game. I could definitely see him getting an Ultra at some point. Whether or not that now is the correct time, I'm not sure. Super Buu as well. I mean, this also kind of lines up with the Part 1 character being LF Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Obviously, this is the character that Gotenks fights. And, I mean, if they wanted to maybe give us the first ever transforming Ultra character, that could be interesting. If they want to do like a Super Buu into Buhan or something like that, that could be a cool thing if they wanted to do that. But that's what I'm thinking they could do for Buu. I don't think they would do like a remake of Kid Buu. It could be like just a fat Majin Buu Ultra character, but that to me would be kind of underwhelming. But to be fair, we did get an Ultra Turles, and I think with the release of Ultra Turles, this kind of opens the door for a lot of lesser hype characters to get Ultras. But I think we still got to get through like the main characters first. Majin Vegeta, Cell, those levels, like that level of character first before we stray off into getting like Ultra Mr. Satan or something like that. So I'm gonna have like Super Buu / Buhan at number 2. I'm probably gonna put it like 15%. Again, Majin Vegeta is heavy favorite for me, like 70. And then I'd put like a form of Super Buu at 15%. The next one, if we get rid of Buu here. Oh, it got rid of everything. Okay, let's go back to Buu Saga. Hello. Okay, we should do this. Next one would be Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The reason I don't think Super Saiyan 3 Goku is going to be that likely is because they have been peppering us with a lot of Super Saiyan 3 Goku stuff. So right before the anniversary, we got the Red Super Saiyan 3 Goku Zenkai. During the movies campaign, we got Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku Zenkai. We got the free-to-play Super Saiyan 3 Goku at the start of this campaign. Then we got the Zenkai for Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Then we got the unique equipment for the OG LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So if you want to count all these buffs as representation for Super Saiyan 3 Gokus, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different representations of Super Saiyan 3 Goku over the past like 5.5 months, something like that. So I don't know if they want to keep pushing this. And then, I mean, Super Saiyan 3, just in general, we got Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks too. So I don't know if they... I don't know if they really want to keep doing this with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I certainly think Super Saiyan 3 Goku is worthy of an Ultra character. In terms of, like, hype, I would have obviously no issues whatsoever if they were going to drop a Super Saiyan 3 Goku right now. I just think Vegeta needs an Ultra character way more than Goku does. And they've been giving us a lot of Super Saiyan 3 Goku stuff. I don't know if they would have given us a free Super Saiyan 3 Goku if this exact... Like, this, it would be the same exact character, essentially, getting an Ultra. Like, the same exact character that got a free character getting an Ultra. I mean, it's possible. I'm going to give it like a 10% chance, which is not very high, but I'm at least going to put it on the table. So those are the 3 big ones. Majin Vegeta, heavy favorite. I would say Super Buu / Buhan, 15%. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, maybe at 10%. And so that leaves us with like 5%. I don't even know if I'd put this guy at like 5%, but like a very, very small chance. Let me just refresh the Buu Saga here. I never want to leave out the possibility that it could be this guy. A base form Vegito. You guys know they like their hype characters. They like their fusions. They like Vegito. I'm just saying, I'll put this guy like 2% or something. 2% chance. I don't want to say it's going to be 0%. No one in their right mind would say it's going to be a 0% chance that we would get a Vegito, a base form Vegito Ultra. I mean, he does a lot in the anime. In the manga, he doesn't do a lot in base form. In the manga, he fuses and then he immediately goes Super Saiyan. But in the anime, there's a lot of animations they can take from for this base form Vegito character. And they don't really have... I mean, we only have one base Vegito, right? We have this Vegito, but then the yellow Vegito is just a reskin of this guy. Where's yellow Vegito at? You don't know where he is. Here he is. This yellow base Vegito is... he's a copy and paste animation-wise of the red Vegito. So we only have one, right? We only have one base form Vegito from the Buu Saga in the game. As basically in terms of animation. So there's a lot they could take from this, but I don't really think it's going to be super likely. And then meme pick, the meme pick is this guy. Now, I think there's like a 0.1% chance they do this, but if they do, if they do an Ultra Ultimate Gohan from the Buu Saga, that's going to be a fun rant video. I'm just telling you right now, if they actually do this, Ultra Ultimate Gohan from the Buu Saga, expect a very colorful rant video from me. But I don't think it's going to happen. But anyway, I might as well throw it out there. So yeah, Majin Vegeta, I think some kind of Buuhan, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, those are really the characters I'm expecting to see here from this Ultra reveal. Let me know what you guys think. I think something else we could get as well is potentially a Platinum equipment for Ultra Super Vegito. I talked about this actually a few weeks ago when I did my video talking about who I think the Ultra could be for this month. I'm not surprised that they're doing an Ultra at all. I even said that I think they were going to. It was either going to be an LF and an Ultra or just two LFs. So LF and Ultra makes a lot of sense to me, especially as bait before Legends Fest. But I talked about potentially getting like a green LF, a green Ultra Majin Vegeta, and then them giving a Platinum equipment to Super Vegeta could be pretty good. So I think that's definitely a thing that they could do on the table. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one.